We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today it's majors versus minors between the Louisville Bats and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
And that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway. Settling in now, Kyle Waldrop. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2-2 now. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Stepping in, Ken Williamson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Standing in now, Eric Allison. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Kluber sets his sights. Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Homer Bailey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Ayers is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lifted the other way to left center. Ayers is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting third,
Jason Kipnis gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
After the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere. But you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
batting fourth.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Jerry Mendez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Out in front of it, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Almonte is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Ivan Ramirez stands in.
Ramirez.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Brian Price. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Claudio Silva is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Kluber pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Kluber is there for it. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error and a runner left stranded. Yan Gomes strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Lonnie Chisenhall will get his first cuts here.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Silva sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Batting 7.
So striding in, Mike Napoli, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second, and he is out at second base. But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. First pitch coming. Here it is. hit the other way out toward right field. Waldrop on the move, 2 gone. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. Louisville's out in front here, 2-1.
Leading off for Louisville, right fielder
Kyle Waldrop is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Into the box now, Ken Williamson. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Striding into the box, Eric Allison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, a good bounce back there after the hit by pitch. He wasn't afraid to come right back inside. That's a sign of a guy who's fearless out there, and that's a good thing.
Into the box, Troy Switzer, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Almonte looking up, gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's now a 4-1 ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting,
Jerry Mendez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first?
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Leading off the inning, Abraham Almonte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Rajay Davis will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Switzer backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Francisco Lindor is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lindor.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The relay Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Ivan Ramirez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it. You can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much better than earlier in the ballgame and getting much better results as well.
Standing in now, Brian Price. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Claudio Silva will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To first. And after that head-scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Kyle Waldrop will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a snap throw over to third. And he's back standing. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, it's not going to comfort him any, but it's fair to say he's not the first guy to strike out 3 times against that guy out there on the hill. He's just the latest in a long line of guys that have worn the hat against that man.
Stepping in now, Ken Williamson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Jason Kipnis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Yan Gomes will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
Ayers is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Can't act. Eric Allison will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Troy Switzer will be next. And it's full now, 3-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Troy Switzer.
Ready to take his hacks again, Troy Switzer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Davis. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Digging in now, James Ayers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And Napoli will look up and put it away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call. And looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Indians have elected to.
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's Mike Napoli now. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A solo home run for Mike Napoli. And the Tribe has clawed back a bit. It's now a 4-2 score.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Up next for
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe.
Juan.
Hot shot towards the hole. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Left fielder,
Rajay Davis will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Francisco Lindor digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Jason Kipnis steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Bailey pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the... Colin Cowgill will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Kluber's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Jerry Mendez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Lindor retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. Ivan Ramirez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
In now, Brian Price, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Claudio Silva stands in as he looks at a called strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Bats lead it 4-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Carlos Carrasco is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Yan Gomes will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. This is line to left. Ayers is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Colin Cowgill. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Kyle Waldrop is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis on the run. One away. Eric Allison will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitter.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Trying to strike him out for the second time. High pop-up. Cowgill has a play. 2 down. Troy Switzer will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bailey sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Mike Napoli stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Chopped weakly to the left. Price comes up with it. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for Cleveland.
So 1 away in the inning now for Juan Uribe. Grounded down the third baseline. Price scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number
Abraham Almonte will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Josh Tomlin will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Kluber steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
I know you've got a good defensive catcher. You'd like to keep him involved, maybe play a little catch, but why are you throwing the ball to him?
1-1, here it comes. Chopped foul wide of first. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Lined hard toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ivan Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Ryan Price stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Reined in. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Maybe an important run right there. And you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2. So you got to think that they're liking their chances right about now.
Davis the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game. Ken Williamson will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't...
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Eric Allison stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The run scores from second. Oh, and he misses it. In to score is the runner from first. Around third and being waved on home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Troy Switzer.
Troy Switzer checks his swing here on the first pitch and is 1-0. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Coming to the plate again, James Ayers, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control 0-2. Got to figure these guys are just licking their chops right now.
Yeah, it seems like every pitch has been in the zone this inning. It's been hit hard.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Rajai Davis will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Switzer on the grass. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jason Kipnis will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the bats, the designated
Jerry Mendez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, another look here at this pitch count. At some point, he's got to look into that dugout and say, can a guy get a little help?
Tap fouled at home plate. Right side hit hard, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Ivan Ramirez stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after. It's hard to believe that for all the runs that have been scored, this is just their first walk of the ball game. What they've gotten, they've had to earn it, and they're going to get another base runner right now.
Brian Price is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Claudio Silva is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Kyle Waldrop will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Ken Williamson comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
What's that old saying, guys? The rich get richer? Well, his team's definitely been getting rich here all day.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip.
1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. Now a third runner heading for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. Eric Allison gets a chance to pile on here. He'll bat with 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strike.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The batter, number 9.
Troy Switzer is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. James Ayers digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Jerry Mendez will stand in, and remember, he's the guy that started this mess as they've now batted around here in the inning.
And from a defensive point of view, they're no closer to getting out of the inning than they were.
And the run is in to score from third. Ivan Ramirez digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. 8 runs already in this inning. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ryan Price comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And it is a run. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Full count. Here it comes. Hit to first. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. The tag gets 1. Kyle Waldrop digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. This one's flared toward left center. Lindor is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. Carlos Carrasco will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
Yan Gomes is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Colin Cowgill will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Silva is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man.